Am I live? What the heck is happening? Let's see. Hello, hello. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't know absolutely anything. This is my first time, you guys. So thank you for being here with me. And let me figure out what I'm doing if I can share this real quick. Let's see. Can you hear me? Is anybody here? Can you hear me? Where is the chat? Let's see. Joey is here. Hi, Joey. Thank you for being here with me. You can hear me? You could see me? Ivan, hi, hello. Hi, Ivan. Let me see if I can share this real quick. Let's see. Okay, yay, I just shared it. Let me come back here. There you are. Hello, hello. Who else is here? Let's see. Joey, Ivan. Ivan humped in butt. Very nice. Hi, Alex. Thank you for being here. Ivan is your boy. Hi. Nice name. Very, very nice. Let me just make sure that this share, did it go? I didn't even check my notifications. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I figured we would just go ahead and get on and I would figure it out as I go. Huwu, I'm incognito. Not so incognito if you say who you are. But I'm happy you're here. I'll try and keep it all straight. Ivan, Alex, you said you have a good episode of Cage Talk tomorrow. Do you want to tell us who you have? Or you already released it, didn't you? I don't remember who it is off the top of my head. Burt Watson. New Cage Talk tomorrow with Burt Watson. I will be watching it. I just watched one not that long ago. I mean, not today, but yesterday. Holy cow, there's 8 people here. I really expected like 3 people to show up. Hi, Oreo. Thank you for being here with me. What did he say? You going for Max? Well, let's talk about it. We need to talk about it. I haven't picked my picks yet. I've not decided for sure, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do this tonight. And let's just freaking talk about some fights, right? It's been so long. It's 3 weeks, but it feels like it's been 3 years to me. So this Max fight is one I'm actually struggling with because emotionally I want to choose Max, but I had been hearing that maybe Calvin would be the smarter pick. So I haven't decided exactly yet. I don't know. I wanted to try and actually have my picks done before Saturday. So let's talk about it. Who are you taking? Did you go? Are you going with Max? What are you guys thinking? Oreo said he literally had nothing else to do. I was the last option. You have a mask on. Is that just because you're at home or are you not feeling well? Ivan, your boy, he says, I'm picking with pure emotion, Max. I have a feeling that's probably what I'm going to end up doing too. Alex says Max all the way. Alex, is your pick emotional too, or is that more of a technical pick? Oreo, you're being safe. Oreo, who are you taking in that fight, Max or Calvin? Oh, guess what? I have my twisted tea. I keep like waiting to hear you guys talk back to me, and I forget you're not going to actually talk back. I just have to read your response. I wish you could talk back. That would be even better. Maybe we could set up a Zoom. Would you guys do a Zoom call with me? Am I not easily influenced or what? I have never in my life had a twisted tea. I would have never bought this before. But that dang, what is it? TikTok, whatever it is. I am so impressionable. I bought it. Hopefully it's good. Do you guys drink this? Alex says emotion. I'm happy to hear that because I feel like being an emotional fan is kind of lonesome sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes it prevents me from wanting to say what I really want to say, like about fights or put my opinion out there, because I feel like people are going to discredit a little bit. But you guys are saying you're all going off of emotion too. So that makes me feel better. Max said he's not going to spar anymore. Oreo says you're going to drink that and wake up naked in Mexico a week from now with 3 new chiclet selling children. Wait, I wake up naked with the children, or this isn't going well? Or the chiclets? I'll buy some chiclets. I'm going to go ahead and try it, okay? Ow. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's Mexico, so it's legal. That's how I make my fight pick edits, pure emotion, and I feel like I curse the fighters. I feel like that too. If I'm really over emotional about one and like they end up losing, or should I even bring it up when Tony lost? I felt like that was completely my fault. It had nothing to do with him. It was me, because I don't think I picked him to win that fight, and then I blame myself. So yeah, I curse the fighters also. It's quite the responsibility for us to hold, right? I think Max wins. Cater's best chance is a KO. If Dustin couldn't KO him, Cater can't. All right. Well, I think you guys have convinced me, and I'm not even tipsy yet. So this is a pure, what am I trying to say? Like, this is a good pick. Am I going to go with Max too? Should we just make it final? It doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter for anything except in my mind. And like I said, I feel the responsibility. So hopefully I don't want to curse that one. I can't be cursing Max. This is a big can. You need 2 hands. Holy moly, we're up to 11 people. Who's here? Are they people I know? Are they people that are just creeping? Let me know. Who's here with me? Be right back. Gonna go get some people in here, hopefully. No, don't get too many, okay? Don't get too many. I'll get too nervous. Chug it. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to get crazy. I'm really not trying to get crazy. It doesn't take much. All right, guys. Well, I'm writing. Oh, look, I have a little notebook here. I bought just for my fight notes. I'm trying to take this very seriously. So I bought a brand new notebook, and I have written down the next 3 fight. I don't know where to look. I guess you're right there. I have written down the next 3 fight cards, all the fights that are scheduled. And then over the next few days or weeks or whatever, I just kind of go in here, and as I watch different things online or read different things, I'll make little notes. And then that's kind of what I'm going to use to, okay, I'm drinking. That's what I'm going to use for my picks. So I'm going to write in here, chat said it was okay to make emotional pick for Max. So if anything goes wrong, I could come back and blame you guys. You know, I love blaming other people for problems. Hold on, let me grab a straw real quick for this. Maybe I'll manage better with a straw. Let me see what I'm doing here. Did I miss anything? Reckless, hi, he says here from MMA Twitter. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. What's Oreo say? ASL, everyone? What does that mean? ASL? Sign language? You want me to sign for you? I know that sign. Okay, let me get the straw. I'll be right back. Do you guys like drinking alcohol out of a straw? Is this weird? Oh, lost a tab. About to lose a tab. Don't need that anyhow. Oh, age, sex, location. It's from the old AOL chat room days. Boy, I should have known that. We used it in chat rooms 25 years ago. Yeah, okay, age 33 and thriving. Not really, but I like to pretend. Sex, I am a female. Location, should I tell you? Las Vegas. That's too easy. You already know all those things. Joey says, straw will get you drunker faster. I'm not trying to get drunk, you guys. I'm just trying to hang out and have a good time. You guys don't like me when I'm sober or what? Just kidding. Incoming celebrity. Who? I hope you didn't invite anybody crazy in here. That's why I told you that. Because you know I'm not trying to get crazy. Well, oh my gosh. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Swizzle. Butterbeard says, I don't care for you either way. But if you had to choose one, would it be me? I'm not tipsy. I'm not anything right now. Would it be me like this or me drunk? Or tipsy? You would choose tipsy. I know you would. He's amazing. Yes, he is. Joy, I don't know how to say your name. Joy Mina. Hi, how are you? I want to see some irresponsible actions. Thanks, Booger Beard. See, you got the support. I get on here, they just want to see me chug this. By the way, this is a really big, well, it feels big to me. 24 ounces. That's a lot. But it's only 5% alcohol. Where are you from? Well, would you do some crochet live? I am from Las Vegas, Nevada. I was born in Vegas. I did grow up I grew up half here and half on the East Coast. From 10 years old till 19, I lived about an hour north of Pittsburgh. So in a very small one stoplight Amish town. So I kind of grew up half here in Vegas and half in a small country town in Pennsylvania. So I always like to say I got the best of both worlds. So I'm from both. I really am. I don't drink, so I'm living vicariously through you. The more you drink, the drunker I become. Well, cheers to that. Cheers. So Booger said, you should do some crochet live. I don't know how to crochet. What the heck? I do have, my daughter did get a little crochet kit for Christmas, and she's been asking me every single day to teach her how to do it. And every single day I tell her, not today, because I don't know how to crochet. And it's not something I think I necessarily want to learn how to do. Okay, well, let's talk about some fights. You guys want to talk fights? Let's see. This is one that I need help with. The Carlos Condit and Matt Brown fight. What are you guys doing about that one? I don't know. And to be completely 100% honest with you, I'm not familiar enough with either one of them enough to make a choice. So what are you thinking? Condit. Have you ever visited India? No, I have not. I've not made it to India. I would love to go there and eat, though. If I come to India, can we cook together? Are you in India? Is that what you're asking? He looked great in the last fight. Condit. Carlos is far more attractive. I do make pics like that sometimes, but that's usually for the females. So you guys are all saying Carlos, huh? Why are you doing this to me? Have you ever visited Uzbekistan? What is that? Where is that? No, I've never been there. Yes, that is sexism. Hopefully that's all right. Yeah, I am from India. Booger would give him an overhand and do his thing. Carlos is an OG. Yes, I know. That's why I'm embarrassed to say I'm not as familiar with him, but that's just how it is with a lot of these people. For me, I'm not trying to explain what kind of fan I am. Nobody asked, but I'm just going to explain it anyhow. If there is something that happens, if a fighter says something, if there's something that happens in the fight, if I have any kind of emotional moment with them, then it's like, that's it. Then I'm a fan. It has nothing to do with their fighting styles. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with their abilities. It's like they won my heart over in some way, and that's what makes me fall in love with them. That's why I fell in love with Nico so quickly, because when he spoke, I was just like, oh, he is the cutest thing I've ever seen. He is so sweet, and he really won my heart over, and now I just absolutely love him. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more from him. Is he still in trouble because he was caught? He was caught doing some things he wasn't supposed to be doing. India is a beautiful country. You should visit once. I would love to. Like I said, I asked, if I come, would you hang out with me? I don't know anybody else there, so hopefully you would want to hang out. Maybe we could cook some good Indian food together. I thought you meant Nico Montano for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, am I allowed to swear on live? You guys, I didn't look up any of the rules. I probably should have done that. It's very like me just to wing it and see what happens. I have no idea what's allowed though and what's not allowed, so I guess we'll figure it out together. No, I'm not allowed to swear. It's your stream, swear. Okay, wait. I thought you meant Nico Montano for a second, and I was like, what the? Who is Nico Montano? Hi, Kelly. If you want to stay monetized, don't swear. Well, I'm not monetized yet, so does that mean I get to do what I want? Or if I want to eventually be monetized, like I probably shouldn't swear. What streaming device are you using? YouTube? My laptop? Try to click on the comment. I could click here. Is that what you meant? If you ever get a big enough channel and want to make money, don't swear. Until then, swear all you want. I know, right? I kind of been feeling like, do you ever, I don't want to talk about that. Never mind. How if you're somebody who swears all the time, how do you just not swear? I mean, I did it when I would work. I tried at least. A lot of times I still swore at work. Don't have a job anymore, so that's how well that went. No, I'm just kidding. But I guess like it's the same as work, right? You just try and not swear at work. I have a terrible, terrible mouth. Okay, worst champ ever, probably. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Indian food is love. You will love to eat. Well, of course, I love to eat. I will love to eat anything. It's based on individual videos, so don't have to worry about it until you're monetized. Yeah, that's what I thought. John Anik does a really good job at that. He curses all the time. Maybe he's the best at everything. Maybe I should just take some notes from him. So what else is going on? I feel like I'm supposed to carry the conversation, right? I'm supposed to talk. I kind of wanted to talk about fights, but I don't know very much about many of these fighters. I am probably going with Hakeem Buckley. Do you guys agree with that one? Hopefully we'll get to see pretty cool knockout. Yeah, I don't know. Are a lot of these new fighters, or are they just like less? Are they coming off Contender Series? Quite a few of these. What do you guys think? Scream, Booger Beard, scream KO fellatio at your neighbors real quick. They have kids. Their kids are probably sleeping, right? KO fellatio! There, did it for you, just for you. It's so weird hearing Anik curse on his podcast. You ever heard him on Instagram? No, I don't follow him on Instagram. I am hoping to be on Instagram soon. I have the Sin City Sarah Instagram account. However, I do have people from my personal life, I guess you could say, that follow me there. And I have not told them about my YouTube channel yet. So I'm kind of waiting until I do that to go live with my Instagram, but I hope to be on Instagram pretty soon. And when I do, I will definitely follow John there. Let's see. I watch the Pat McAfee show every day on here. They curse a ton and are monetized, so I'm not sure how it works. Yeah, there's a lot of content creators that I follow that once you get to a certain point, it doesn't matter anymore. You kind of just do what you want, because if money is what it's about, then it's flowing in from all different areas once you reach a certain point. So that's what I was going to say. It kind of seems like you have to be careful in the beginning. Plus, any videos that I upload now could potentially be monetized down the line. So like the New Year's Eve one, forget about it. That's probably never getting monetized, but that's okay. Who you got in Poirier Connor? I got Connor. I'm sorry, I can't go against him. I can't. And I've been having this feeling the last couple of days, like I've been having this feeling that it just has to come. There's going to be another loss. It's going to happen. Is it going to be this one? And then I'm like, no, it's not. I got to go with Connor. He's one, he has my heart. I can't go against it. Let's see. You ever tell your husband, LOL, about your Instagram? He knows about YouTube. He doesn't probably care about Instagram. Damn, this card on Saturday is a little rough. Good fights for sure, but not much mojo. What is that word? I'm gonna say it wrong and embarrass myself. Mojo on these prelims. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling. I'm so freaking excited, and I just want to talk about the fights, and I just wanted Saturday to be here. I'm so ready to just see everybody excited and feel all the emotions and do all the things. But if I'm being honest, I'm just excited for the whole thing because I don't want to say I don't care, but I'm not overly excited for any of these fights necessarily. I mean, I lied. Max, the Hakeem Buckley fight, Phil Haas I'm probably going with. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really know what's going on. Let's see. Connor by KO. Is that what he said? Did Connor say KO, second round KO? If that's what Connor said, that's what I'm going with. Booger said casual, of course. I'm the most casual of them all, I think. It's still going to be good, though, because we're starved for violence. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't care who it is. I say I don't care, but it's not like I've been turning on other fight promotions or, watching some underground fights out of Thailand. I'm not that desperate yet, but I feel starved for violence. I am ready for it. Beyond ready. He said KO in under 60 seconds. Did he really say that? I thought he said a round 2 KO. I feel a lot better going with the round 2 KO than a KO in under 60 seconds. That's pretty, what's the word? I don't know. So is that, some of you though are way more, is that tea good? Swizzle says we were like peasants in the Roman Empire at this point, dying to get a seat in the Colosseum. Yeah. At this point, I'd even stand outside the Colosseum just to hear all the noise, but that is kind of what it feels like, right? Is that tea good? It's okay. The more I drink, the better it gets, but I think that's how most things go with alcohol. But yeah, out of 10, should I rate it? Wait, that puts a lot of pressure on myself. What the heck? I'll give it 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. I'll never buy it again. Thailand isn't underground, Sarah. It's a normal above ground country, just like any other. Whew. Thank goodness you are here, because if you weren't, I totally wouldn't have known that. I'm just saying, I have this idea in my head that there's like extra underground fights in Thailand. You don't have to go to Thailand for underground fights. I could probably find them right around the corner if I tried hard enough. But I just have this feeling, this vibe that maybe there's some extra ones in Thailand. What do you think? Maybe that's because we're fight circuses. He's not fighting Cowboy. Dustin beats him. I don't blame you for thinking that at all. Yeah, he did. I'll knock out Dustin inside 60 seconds. Would love to see it. I don't put it past him. If he says he's going to do it, then he's probably going to do it. But I'm personally saying round 2 KO. 6 out of 10. What's 6 out of 10? What? Some of the women have a little extra in Thailand. It's great. Yeah, I've heard that also. I've never been. I want to go. Some of the women have a little extra in Thailand. It's great. It's fantastic. It's absolutely wonderful. We should all go. Some of the apartments behind the Stratosphere have fights every night. Yes. Yep. They do for sure. One night in Bangkok. Yeah. That's great. I don't know what to say about that. You guys are funny. Has anybody been to Thailand? I want to go. What else is up? Tell me, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about any of the other cards? We could talk about those. We don't have to just talk about this weekend's card. Let's see. We have a Wednesday card. Oh, Sarah. Because I don't get it. Are you laughing because I don't get it? What does that mean? Tell me. Let's talk about it. I've never been to Thailand, but I've seen lots of videos, all in caps. I've seen some myself. No, but I've eaten larb like 50 times, so it's basically the same thing. What is larb? Husband face reveal? You've seen he's been on Twitter. Have you never seen his face? A Thai dish. I've eaten larb like 50 times, so it's basically the same thing. Let's look it up. What is it? I want to see. Larb. Thai larb. Pork larb lettuce wrap. Do you eat it with pork? How come people always ask to see my husband? Are you not happy with me? You guys just want to see him? Jamie, pull that thing up. What are you talking about? Is this a movie or is it a porn? One Night in Bangkok? Am I missing something? I want to order that just so I can say it. Well, let's talk about next Wednesday's card. Does anybody want to talk about that, or do you guys not care about the fights right now? I wanted to talk about fights. It's a song about transsexuals in Thailand. Am I gonna have to look this up too? It's a song? Am I allowed to play music, or will that get me in trouble too? Booger says, how fucking sheltered are you? Well, it depends on who you ask. I'm not very sheltered at all. I mean, I shelter myself from the rest of the world. I like to hide, but that one will get you in trouble, I do believe. They will get you in trouble. Yes. I want to hear it from myself though. If I don't search it right now, then I'll forget to look it up later. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, look at that. It came right up. Okay, I'm saving it. Is it worth saving? I'll probably never listen to this. I'll forget. Oh, wait, it's playing. I'll shut it off. He says that will get you in trouble. That one will get you in trouble. No, I mean playing music. It's a great song, honestly. The music thing ticks me off so bad. I understand it, but isn't it like, aren't there other platforms where you could stream and listen to music and you don't get in trouble? Why? It's a great song, honestly, great beat. You look 70s makeup. 70s? Only if the music is considered free domain. Yeah. I have a subscription to, well, I don't know if that's even free domain, but I do pay for, what's it called? No Epidemic Sounds or something like that. So fights. Yeah, let's talk fights. What fight do you want to talk about? You know what I really want to talk about is Roxanne Modafferi. You guys, I love her. She's going to be on the Wednesday card next week. And I think she's such an interesting person. I would love to talk about her. I know that, you know, she doesn't always have the best fights. You know, it's kind of up and down for her, but I just think she's an exciting person in general. So I like talking about her a lot. Let's see. I think you could do anything without Lear if I'm not mistaken. Would need to look that up though. Who you got in the first prelim? For which card? For Wednesday? Or Saturday? Thumbs up for you. Hi, Haydar. Hi, Dave. Hi. Haydar Kareem. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Can I ask you a fashion question? You're asking the wrong one. You can ask me, but I have absolutely nothing to do with fashion. I am wearing sweatpants and slippers and fuzzy socks right now. I'm not the one to ask about fashion, but you can try me. Roxy is the best. Yeah, I think so. I think she's just such an interesting person. I love how she kind of gives off this vibe like she doesn't really give a fuck. She kind of does what she wants and she thinks she's so cool. And I think she's cool because of that. She's awesome. But when it comes down to it, do we think that she's going to win? Can she win this fight against Vivian? Is it Vivian Arujo? I have no idea who that is. Do you guys know who that is? Let's see. She's doing well on the tail end of her career. Yes. Yo, I hope she wins. Can you please show us how you tie shirt or sweater around your waist by sleeves now? No. What? No. I'm just kidding. LOL, you so beautiful. Is that the one that said the thing about the makeup? I didn't take it as a bad thing, but thank you. I'm sure you're beautiful too. Yeah, it's a tough fight for her. This chick freaking bangs. I hope Roxy can ground her. I don't want to see her get her face smashed. LOL, she's too nice. Yeah. I don't like seeing Roxy lose either because I think she's just a sweetheart, but I wouldn't bet on it. I would not bet on it. Kilburn versus Lingo is the first fight. Where are we at? Where's that at? Let me find it. Of this weekend? Are you fucking with me? Because I'll believe you. If you type something in this chat and you just make something up, I'll believe it. So, Kilburn. I feel like I wrote that down, but where is it? What week? Oh, right here. Jacob and Lingo. I don't know who I have for that one. I don't know who they are. Who are they? Who do you have? Tell me about them. This weekend. Yeah, I found it. Very first fight. Jacob Kilburn versus Austin Lingo. Let me see something. Should I be more familiar with these guys? Eight wins, 3 losses for Jacob. Austin Lingo. You're dying. Alex is such a cute host of Cage Talk. Alex is the cutest host of Cage Talk, of course. You guys, if you're not already subscribed to Alex, please go do. I absolutely love his channel. One of the reasons that I love his channel so much is because It's so helpful for me to get to know some of these fighters. He has on veteran fighters. He's had on newer fighters inside the UFC, outside the UFC. He always handles it so professional. And it's usually like a half an hour where we just get to sit down and listen to that fighter's story. And it helps me learn a little bit more about them, those emotional connections when they talk about what they're doing outside of the cage, outside of fighting. Some of them are retired and they're going on now and doing schools and stuff like that. And I just love learning about these fighters, and his channel is exceptionally good for that because, like I said, it's a straight about 20 minutes, half an hour that you get to sit down and just talk to that fighter. The conversation is always good. So please, if you are not already, go follow Alex, Mr. Titan, over on the Cage Talk page, because that's some good stuff right there. I think both Lingo and Kilburn lost their UFC debuts. Double knockout. Both of them need this win. It's both of their second UFC fights. I would imagine loser gets cut. Okay, this is where it gets fun for me. When somebody's right about to get cut, I overanalyze the entire thing because in my mind, it's either do or die, right? Like they come out and they're going to fight for their life to keep their spot, to stay in the game, or they're going to buckle under the mental pressure, or they lose the fight. And what if it's a situation where like they seem like they could have done more, but they didn't? I don't know. I overanalyze all those. If it's like right on the edge, like I feel like somebody's about to get cut or it's the last fight on their contract, I love those ones the most because it's some kind of like weird rush for me to see how they come out and handle that situation. Like knowing this could be it, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle it? Like that's so exciting to me. I love that. So maybe I'll write that down here, and that might be exciting to watch out for. Double knockout. Yeah. Did you say who you have for that one? Swizzle? Why do you keep just typing double knockout? What does that mean? How long have I been doing this for? How do I know when to stop? Like when you guys have had enough, like everybody just leaves and then I'm here by myself. Is that how I know? Buckley versus DiTrico should be a very good fight. Oh, double knockout because they're both in the same boat. Yeah. Isn't that more exciting? Do you guys think it's more exciting? It has to be, right? Now it really feels like the gladiator days. Gladiators, the Colosseum days, right? They're fighting for their life. That's what it is. I love it. I freaking love that stuff. Okay, wait, what did he say? Buckley should be a very good fight. I'm loving anything Buckley does right now. So hopefully, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What other ones? Do you guys have any thoughts on Chandler? Can we talk about Chandler for a minute? I have nobody to talk about Chandler with. Not that I have a lot to talk about. I just want to talk about him because I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I kind of feel like this is also another really exciting situation where he's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now after all this hype. And I want to see how he handles it, what he comes out with. And I want to talk about him, but nobody usually wants to talk about Chandler yet. They're kind of over it, or they're not into it. I'm kind of interested in the David Zawada fight too. Kelly, why are you interested? Tell me. And Kelly, do I know you from Twitter? Is that your name on Twitter? I'm trying to figure out who you are. Hi, Alex. Thanks so much for being here with me. We're kind of just awkwardly making our way through things. He subbed Khabib's cousin in his last fight, I think. Buckley better land that kick again or I'm done with him. Right? That's the problem when you come out and you do so well right off the bat. People expect it every time. It's like, we're waiting. Are you going to do something exciting? Like, let's go. Let's see here. Stick my tongue out. Sorry about that. Question. If it's a double knockout, how do you pick who the winner is? Is this a trick question? I don't know, guys. Double knockout meaning they knock each other at the same time? Knock each other out? Wouldn't it just be a draw? I don't know. Joey says, I'm interested to see Chandler. He said himself he's either going to be who he says or he's not. But we're going to find out. That was a good line, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to say at this point. He has been so hyped up. Dana's new little bestie. He's got a lot to prove now. And I love seeing if people, how do they handle that? Do they buckle or do they thrive? Not to say that this one fight means everything. You know, he could come out and lose this one and still have a great career, of course. But I'm just saying this one kind of does mean a lot. We'll get starched by Hooker, then get starched by Poirier after Connor starts Poirier. It's legit, LOL. Yeah, that's my Twitter name. It's Kyle, by the way. Why don't I know? Wait, you're going to make me feel really bad. Why don't I know who it is? Help me. Is it Kyle? Oh, I'm saying Kelly this whole time. I've called you Kelly and you're saying it's Kyle. Well, why wouldn't you spell it Kyle? I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding with you. Thank you for letting me know, though. I'm going to try really hard to say Kyle. If I say Kelly again, just reach right through and slap me, okay? Yes, I am also excited to see how Chandler fares. Who do you want Nate to fight next? He's coming back. I'm so happy that you brought that up because I've been thinking about this all day. I don't know. I just want to see him fight anybody. Who do you guys think he's going to fight? Sometimes I feel like it's just talk to, but this seems like it's actually happening, right? We talked about it a little bit last year. We're talking about it now. Is there going to be a Nate fight this year? I hope so. I hope so with my whole heart. Who do I want him to fight next? You guys, I really want Connor and Nate 3. If I could just see them keep fighting each other forever, then I would. And that's the problem with my MMA takes. I really want to see them go at it again, right? I don't know. I don't care who he fights. I hope Nate fights Paul Felder. That would be cool. Nate versus Paul would be such a good fight. Yes, I would take Nate. I'd probably never go against Nate. Nate versus Ferguson would be sick, but Dana said it's not happening. Yeah, he said that's the one that is not happening, right? He said it wouldn't be Tony. Hi, Frank. Thanks so much for being here. How are you? So you guys think, you think Nate versus Paul would be the best? I'm down for it. Totally down for it. I do love the Diaz brothers, so I'm down for Nate to fight anybody. I just have a lot of emotional attachment to those Connor and Nate fights, so that's why I say that, but I doubt that'll probably happen, and I'll be down to see anybody. I've tried to get Nate on Cage Talk. That would be so cool. Keep trying and don't give up. Don't ever give up on that one. Maybe it'll happen someday. That would be so cool. I think they're going to give Nate a war-up fight or warm-up fight to set up the trilogy against Connor for the title. Yeah. in my heart, I feel like we're never going to see Nate and Connor again. I feel like it's probably not going to line up. It's not going to happen. But I don't know if I'm just saying that because I'm preparing myself for it not to happen emotionally. But I kind of feel like maybe it won't, but I would love to see it. My friend Frank, he says, who you got, Dustin or Connor? I already said I got Connor. I can't not go against Connor. I can't not do it. In my heart, I can't. I did talk about possibly, you know, I have that feeling that Connor, that fight's going to happen where Connor loses. It's going to happen. I think, I don't necessarily want it to happen. Also, every single Connor fight, I'm just say a little thanks and gratefulness, because for some of these fighters who we love so much, they like Connor, he doesn't have to fight. We all know that. We know he's doing it because he loves it and he wants to, but he doesn't have to. So every time they do fight, I'm just so grateful. I'm like, thank you. I feel like they did it just for me. And you, of course, too. Burt Watson is very close to the Diaz brothers. He said they texted him, so we shall see if Burt can hook it up. That would be so exciting. That would be so much fun. Hopefully he can. Nate versus Charles Oliveira. Who? I know we've been excited for Charles Oliveira, right? Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about, but could he potentially be the champ this year? Is that what people are saying? I've heard people say that. But in that case, I'd want Nate to win. I'd have to go with Nate, but I'd probably think Charles would probably win that one. What do you guys think? I don't know. I made it almost through the whole tea. The straw did help. I have water too. Connor is a bum. I know. That's okay. He does some bum things sometimes. Don't we all? Connor is a bum. Tell me why you think that. I don't agree with everything Connor does. He just has a special place on my heart. True. She said, I know. About him being a bum. I know. He just says, he just says some stuff that like, don't need to be doing that. But like I said, don't we all? Don't we all? It's just that he has a spotlight on him. I got to see Oliveira against someone else. I couldn't tell if Tony's fundamentals were just shot or Oliveira was really that good. Felder finished Oliveira with elbows not too long ago, so it's crazy to see how good he looks now. Got no ground game, and cardio is good, but he knows how to sell a fight. Okay, so we're talking about Oliveira. Felder finished Oliveira with elbows. Sometimes, too, I have a hard time remembering fights. I have a terrible memory. Most of you know why. I just have a terrible memory. So sometimes I struggle with remembering some of these details, but that's okay. And Alex says, got no ground game, and cardio is bad. He's talking about Connor, but he knows how to sell a fight. Yeah. And at what point, well, I wouldn't say that about Connor. I was going to say, at what point do you not necessarily I don't want to say not care, but at what point is he like, yeah, let's just go out and make some money? And maybe he would never do that, though. He would never like not train and not be ready, right? That's not the Connor that I know. But he knows how to sell a fight. He sure does. He sure does. And he is the most exciting at it. He's in Vegas now, too. I think I just saw. He's here. Should I drive around and try and find him? Would that be a good vlog? Would you guys watch that if I just drove around town, like trying to find Connor? If I find him, I would never say anything to him. I would just be like, oh, there he is. Okay, let's go. Time to go. I wouldn't actually talk to him. Kyle, see, I did it again. Kyle says, I don't know about no ground game. It gets pretty underrated. Yeah, he's all about the money. But he doesn't need the money. So I'll argue that with anybody. I'm like, no, he's not just about the money because he doesn't need it. But everyone has their opinions about Connor. That's perfectly fine. All right, guys, I've been doing this almost an hour. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anybody have any questions? We're not getting crazy. I just had one twisted tea. We're not getting crazy, but I probably will go ahead and wrap this up soon unless you have anything else that you want to talk about. Booger says yes. Just go ahead and shoot. Who the fuck is this guy? Connor voice. Who the fuck is this guy? That was an awful impression, but who is the ugliest fighter? The ugliest? I don't know. I don't have any idea. I don't even know who I think is the most attractive fighter, if I'm being honest with you. I, earlier this week, sent a question into Sugar C on Twitter, and I asked him if he could take somebody out on a date, like who would it be and like what would they do? And then I was thinking for myself, like who would I pick? I have no freaking idea. I really have no freaking idea. So who's the ugliest fighter? Herb Dean. It's James Vick. Wasn't he a football player? Are you fucking with me? Frank says, how's the weather where you live, Sarah? It's mad brick on my side. I'm making a storm in a teacup probably. How's the weather? It was beautiful today. It's been, I think, around 60 degrees. And I think the next couple days it's going to be maybe 65, 68. So looking good. However, I wish it was raining. I miss rain. We haven't had rain in Las Vegas in quite a long time. So I wish for some rain, but that's not happening. It's mad brick on my side. I'm making a storm in a teacup probably. Frank, that sounds like a good time to me. A storm in a teacup. Kyle says, laugh my ass off. There's that one guy that calls himself Shoeface because he's ugly or some shit. Who is that? Why would he say that about himself? Who is it? Like, can I Google it? Let's see. Shoeface. Who is Shoeface? Is this just not going to work? What if I Google it and he actually comes up? Shoeface fighter. Oh my gosh, it does say UFC fighter. Is that his fighting nickname? There is no way he's the ugliest one. He doesn't look that ugly to me. I don't like these questions. Booger says, LOL, that's Mike Vick. Michael Vick, that is, you're right. I apologize in advance for being a dumb bitch, okay? You came, I already apologized on Twitter. You still came here. Raining makes my blood boil sometimes. Isn't it just relaxing? I feel like it's relaxing. It's just soothing. But I live in the desert and we hardly get any rain. So maybe that's why. Yeah, that's his name. His name is actually Shitface, LOL. He's not that ugly. Yeah, I don't think he's Shoeface. Is this an older fighter? Is this a newer fighter? What's even his name? Antonio Carlos? He doesn't look that ugly to me. I don't know. He's really not. Ugliest fight is Virna by far. Don't be mean to Virna. I'm not answering that question. I don't know. I can't even name who the most attractive is. So how am I going to name who the least attractive is? Virna's a badass. Feel terrible saying it. Yes, you should, Kyle. Just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Whatever, right? Who cares? Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head off. I think I'm going to call it a night. Unless anybody says anything else. She looks like Rob Schneider in the best way possible. Yeah. Frank says, stay off the damn weed, Stephen A. Smith. I have. Hello. Got my twisted tea. All is good. You should throw a head kick before you leave. There, I'll kick you in the head. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I thought that this was going to be awful, which it may be, but to me, it feels good. I was honestly concerned that I was going to be too nervous to even talk to you. So the fact that we've made it an hour through and I did okay, feels good. So hopefully we can hang out more. Hopefully I'll be doing more lives. Maybe I'll try and plan out some more stuff that we could talk about. So I'm not just sitting here like, what are you guys up to? Maybe, it can be a little bit more exciting. But anyways, thank you so much for spending time with me. I love you so much. I cannot wait until fight night. I cannot wait for Saturday to see you guys on the timeline and just to finally share all this excitement that is building up, that has been building up over the past 3 weeks. I am super excited. So I will see you guys on the timeline on Saturday. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I love you so much. Bye. Have a great night. I don't know how to end it. End stream. There we go.